On Friday, January 17, 2025, the Truex family announced the passing of Martin Truex Sr. at the age of 66. The announcement came in the form of a joint statement from Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Truex, and Marcia McVeigh, the children of the late racing veteran. Their words painted a picture of a man who was not just a racer, but a hero and a guiding light in their lives. The statement read, "We are devastated by the loss of our father, Martin Truex Sr. Simply put, he was our hero and a great man. We appreciate everyone's thoughts and prayers and ask for privacy at this time." It came just one day after Martin Truex Jr. had revealed his plans to enter the upcoming Daytona 500, a development that had generated excitement among NASCAR fans. Bob Pockrass, a prominent NASCAR journalist, played a role in reporting the news of Martin Truex Sr.'s passing. On January 17, 2025, Pockrass shared the Truex family's statement on social media, helping to spread the news to the NASCAR community. This news came just one day after Martin Truex Jr. had revealed his plans to enter the upcoming Daytona 500, a development that had generated excitement among NASCAR fans. The juxtaposition of these two announcements, one filled with anticipation for the future, and the other marking the end of an era, underscored the unpredictable nature of life and the sport. Martin Truex Sr.'s racing career was one marked by dedication, perseverance, and a true love for the sport. His primary arena was the NASCAR Busch North Series, which has since evolved into what we now know as the ARCA Menard Series East. Over the course of a decade, Truex Sr. made an impressive 135 starts in this series, showcasing his consistency and longevity in the sport. The pinnacle of Truex Sr.'s Busch North Series career came in 1994 at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. In a race that served as a preliminary event to only the second ever NASCAR Cup Series race weekend at the track, Truex Sr. crossed the finish line first, securing his lone victory in the series. This win was more than just a personal triumph, it was a moment that would be etched in the memories of those who witnessed it, including his fellow competitors. One such competitor was Andy Santerre, a four-time Busch North champion. Recalling that race in New Hampshire, Santerre provided a glimpse into the kind of racer and person Truex Sr. was. In an interview last September, Santerre said, "He was a gentleman racer, fun to race with. I don't remember all my races, but I do remember that Martin Sr. beat me at New Hampshire in I think 94 and I finished second, and I was as happy for him as I was to finish second, and I don't think I'd won a race at that point." Truex Sr.'s racing exploits weren't limited to the Busch North Series. He also tested his mettle in the NASCAR Busch Grand National Series, which has since become the Xfinity Series. Between 1989 and 1998, he made 15 starts in this more nationally recognized series. His best finish in these races came at Nazareth Speedway in 1994, where he secured the 12th place. Beyond these two series, Truex Sr. also found success in modified racing competitions. His home state of New Jersey and the broader Northeast region were the stomping grounds where he honed his skills and built his reputation as a formidable racer. However, Martin Truex Sr.'s impact on the world of NASCAR extends far beyond his own racing accomplishments. In the late 1990s, he made a decision that would alter the course of NASCAR history. Recognizing the potential in his eldest son, Martin Truex Jr., he chose to dial back his own racing career to support and nurture his son's budding ambitions. This decision was not made lightly, nor was it viewed as a sacrifice. In a revealing interview with the Atlantic City Press in 2000, Truex Sr. shared his vision for his then 19-year-old son. He said he's at the age where hopefully he can make it all the way to the big leagues. That's the plan, at least. The wisdom of this decision became apparent as Martin Truex Jr.'s career took off. By the time he retired from full-time competition in 2024, Truex Jr. had amassed an impressive array of accomplishments. He secured the NASCAR Cup Series championship in 2017, adding to his 2 Xfinity Series championships. His 34 Cup Series wins placed him among the elite drivers in the sport's history. But Martin Jr. wasn't the only Truex to make a name for himself in NASCAR. Ryan Truex, Martin Sr.'s younger son, has also carved out a successful career in the sport. In the past 2 years alone, Ryan has secured 3 victories in the Xfinity Series. Currently, he serves as a reserve and development driver for Joe Gibbs Racing. The success of both Martin Jr. and Ryan serves as a testament to their father's influence and guidance. Mike Olson, another former Busch North champion, captured this sentiment when he said, "He was a great racer himself. Definitely the apple didn't fall far from the tree, and Martin Sr. did a great job in bringing Martin Jr. into the ranks." Martin Truex Sr.'s impact extended beyond just his immediate family. He was widely respected in the NASCAR community for his character, sportsmanship, and the positive energy he brought to the sport. James Small, who served as Martin Truex Jr.'s crew chief at Joe Gibbs Racing, offered a heartfelt tribute that captured this aspect of Truex Sr's personality. Small described him as always the life of the party and an absolute champion of a bloke, highlighting the joy and vibrancy Truex Sr. brought to the racing world. The Truex family shared a poignant moment with the public in November 2024 when Martin Sr. joined his sons for a family photo on the starting grid at Phoenix Raceway. This wasn't just any race, it marked Martin Truex Jr.'s final event as a full-time competitor. The image of father and sons together on the grid, a visual representation of the Truex racing legacy, now takes on added significance in light of Martin Sr.'s passing. The announcement of Martin Truex Sr.'s death came at a time when the family was preparing for another significant moment in their racing journey. Just one day before the sad news broke, Martin Truex Jr. had announced his plans to enter the upcoming Daytona 500 with Tricon Garage. This entry is noteworthy for several reasons. It marks Tricon's debut in NASCAR's premier series, and it represents Truex Jr.'s return to racing after stepping back from full-time competition. Martin Truex Sr.'s influence extended beyond the racetrack. He was also a successful businessman, running a wholesale seafood business that often influenced the sponsors of his number 56 race entries. Furthermore, Truex Sr. was a co-owner of Sea-Watch International, a commercial fishing company. The passing of Martin Truex Sr. elicited an outpouring of condolences and tributes from prominent figures in the NASCAR community. Dale Earnhardt Jr., a longtime friend of the Truex family and a NASCAR icon in his own right, paid a simple but powerful tribute on social media. "He was a great man," Earnhardt Jr. wrote.